What's up, Vaughn people? We are here with the long requested and waited for patiently KH Drag Race Simulation. I am working with the best in the biz. Let me get him on the line right now, assuming he's ready. Let's see. We have a special guest, and really, I'm the special guest. Hello,
Hello, hello.
is this PJ?
Yes, but today, call me Mother.
Mother, you got it. All right, Mother. Let me just see if the chat can hear you well. If not, I will. A little bit quiet. Okay.
Okay, let me turn up my mic as well.
Yeah,
See
turn
if
up your
that does
mic. I've turned up
anything.
my desktop audio a little bit.
I'm gonna really crank it up because they always tend to have
Yeah,
issues with me for some reason.
just about the volume, you mean, right? No other kinds of issues.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Just. Oh, now he's loud. Okay, now he's a bit loud. Well,
He's a bit loud now.
yeah, they can't make up their minds.
All right, I'm gonna turn down. You keep your stuff the same. I'm gonna alter
Sure,
my desktop
sure.
audio. You
Yeah,
guys, keep
I'm
giving.
gonna talk softly so that they
Yeah,
know
right.
they can track in real time if it's too loud.
All right. Seems
Good
like he's
now.
good now.
Good now. Good now. Great. Hello. Hi. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. Mother was so kind as to I can't do it the whole time. PJ was so kind as to really, through a quick turnaround, get this ready for us. Came up with our names for our contestants. I guess I'm just gonna leave it up to you in terms of the format. Someone asked me as you were getting
Sure.
started here, did you watch any Drag Race to prepare? I said none. Heart emoji. I'm very vaguely familiar with like certain aspects of Drag Race. I know there is lip syncing. I know that there is sashaying away. That's really it, though. I know
Mhm.
that there are all-star seasons that people come back. That there are very popular contestants, some of which have done crossover appearances on other reality shows that I've watched.
Mhm.
Recently, Peppermint on the second season of the Traders US. But that's
Love peppermint.
probably the first Drag Race contestant I could name by name. So there's
Sure.
that. I'm familiar with Bob now as well, just from people saying Bob.
We love
Before
Bob.
we
Yeah.
get into the simulation proper, I want to get some music playing in the background. I'll give it to PJ. Any requests for just some background tunes as we go through
Oh
this?
my God.
I mean,
What's
I guess
something really fun?
you won't hear it, but
I won't hear it, but I want them to hear it.
yeah,
Um, I
that
don't
one
know.
Barbie
Can
game
we?
song, loop it the whole time. Song 4, track 4 from Barbie's Beauty Boutique.
Yeah, sure. What's the what's the draggiest song in
Right.
OST?
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Uh,
I
Maybe
probably wouldn't
something
know.
from the Gummy Ship collectives.
Okay,
Maybe one of those
let's
little fun
see.
songs.
I
Well, while
feel
you
like,
do that, I'm gonna
yeah,
I'm gonna make some public service
yeah.
announcements about
Please do.
drag. Is that
Please
cool?
do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. First and foremost, I want to talk to y'all about drag. If you don't already know about drag, drag itself is an art form, a heightened expression of gender presentation, which means that anybody can be doing any drag at any point. That's the most important thing here. I think in the early days of Drag Race, there was a lot of contention over this because people were saying only cis gay men can be drag queens.
Mhm.
And that's not true. That's not true. For a long time on Drag Race, they didn't. There was like an unspoken rule for a while that trans queens couldn't compete because, like, well, they're authentically living. So does that mean that they're in drag? I think so. I think that your gender presentation can line up with what you're expressing and still be drag, but still be an authentic version of who you are. So having said that, there are various different ways to go about it. Some people are cis men, some of them are straight who do drag. Some women dress up in a heightened form of female drag. Some dress up as drag kings. For the purpose of this, we did not Photoshop any of the Kingdom Hearts characters in drag. I think that there is a line at
Yeah.
some point, and uh, let your own imaginations run wild. The fun thing that we did, though, that I did, was give them all new names.
I'm really
As
excited
Pat,
about the names.
as Pat explained earlier, we were thinking about who to include, and I realized that like a typical game of Drag Race now has 13 queens, and with the 14th added in by surprise, or they just start off with 14. There are many different formats of Drag Race, kind of like with Survivor. The rules change per season. Also, there are different versions of Drag Race in general that live under the umbrella. So there's like an All-Stars season where they don't lip sync to eliminate each other. They lip sync to win the challenge. And then the queen who wins gets to eliminate someone. Or there's the All-Star season where there are no eliminations. It's a meritocracy where whoever has the most points at the end is the winner. We're going to be doing the lip sync for your life, typical normal stuff. So,
right, so you'd say that's like baseline rules for a season?
Baseline rules for the season.
Okay.
We're going to be tweaking in a couple things to make it super fun, of course, but this is a pretty typical normal season of Drag Race.
Got it.
The reason why we went with Organization 13 is because of the 14 members. This way we can say, this is our theme for this season. Your favorites aren't getting deliberately cut out. If we ever do this again, if Pat decides to do it again, he can turn it into an all-star situation.
There
he
you go.
can do another normal season with other original characters. This is just a baseline.
Hell yeah. And thank you for the preamble there, PJ, because, you know, you're going to... Even though I would think that the KH space is a fairly, you know, inclusive and empathetic one as far as, you know, gaming communities go, you're still going to find your errant idiot who shows up, and I'm sure one will show up in my VOD comments being like, why does this have to be, like, why are we putting woke into, yeah, exactly, into Kingdom Hearts or into regular patch streams? But here's the thing, shit's always been woke here, especially in Kingdom Hearts, so... I don't know why you're so late to the party or why you're still like this after playing these games, but we're here to have fun. We're here to learn a little something, especially me, and you know, I think it's gonna be cool. Would you like to introduce the contestants as I slot them into the season here? You can like go down the list and I'll type them in. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, sure. Okay, let me pull up the list here.
Yes.
Now I don't remember what I wrote. Okay, so. Let's go in numerical order, shall we?
Sure. Yes.
Okay. So, this is an old pageant queen from a very established house. Give it up for the superior Lady Zimnissi, House of the Suckers of Dickness.
By far the longest name out of all the contestants.
That's how
I'm ready to go, baby. Yeah.
That's how it
all right.
Sometimes.
Any experience for Zemnis? Are you saying that like she's performed before? Like this is not new for her?
First time on Drag Race. This is everyone's first time on Drag Race.
Got it. Okay.
She is an established queen. She comes from an old house. In drag culture, there are houses of little groups of people who have performed together and who have taught
like
each
Game
other.
of Thrones.
They act like a family, kind of like Game of Thrones, yeah. And whoever the head of that house is the mother, and then the mothers have kids, and then the kids become mothers, and they actually do treat it like a family. Like they enter in with the same last names. It's a whole thing.
That's beautiful. I like the continuity there. All right, moving on to number 2.
This one used to be Lady Zimnissi's number 2, and now she just kind of does her own thing, but she's still around. They're still tight. Give it up for Ziggy Bardust.
Ziggy Bardust. A little bit of a David Bowie reference there. Really natural name convention there. Love that.
Yeah, she's older than she looks. We love inclusivity. She's got one eye. Yeah. But she has a hell of a smoky eye, and she saves so much time not having to do 2. Please give it up for Ziggy Bardust.
Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff.
We love that.
Moving on, number 3.
This one is a little new to drag. She's a little rough around the edges. She's got a sharp tongue, though. She doesn't suffer fools. Give it up for Wendy Butch Bitch.
Wendy Butch Bitch. That's just so funny to me. I'm sorry. Wendy Butch Bitch is here to slay. Oh, I can't wait. Really excited.
This next one, she's been in drag families a long time, but she's making her big debut actually walking. She's done a lot of makeup. She's done a lot of looks before. She's a planner. She's a planner. She took a while to perfect her drag. She's a little older, but we love an old queen. Please give it up for Professor Chile Academia. Yes.
Wow. Now, is she an accredited actual professor at like a university or? Okay.
Yes. She went to MIT.
Okay, good. That makes a lot of sense. That tracks.
Filler queen, first boot.
Oh no! Well, listen, I think we might be able to. We'll get into it whether or not we're gonna assign them stats or relationships or whatever. But we'll get through introducing first, and then we'll take a temperature on how we feel.
Absolutely.
All right, number
We need
5.
someone to go home first. Number 5, Silent. She has never done a ball before, but she has done security at drag events and drag clubs before, and she feels confident. Please give it up for Alexis Bonk Bonk.
Lexus Bonk Bonk. Oh, I love that. Now, I guess I should ask: Are the queens allowed to bring props? Like, can Lexus
Yes.
Bonk Bonk be bring the axe sword?
They're encouraged. Her thing.
Okay.
Her thing is a variety of tomahawks that are actually purses.
Wow, they're actually purses. That's
Yeah.
got to be spacious. You could probably fit a ton in there. So.
Oh, for sure. And there are props inside the bag as well.
Wow,
Yeah,
so
she
it's
doesn't look like she's a comedy queen, but she is.
It's like an endless carrot top wormhole of props. Amazing.
Absolutely.
All right, number
Next
6.
queen. This is Lexus's best friend. They've entered the pageant in together. Okay. Now this next
Yes.
queen, she's younger, but she has learned a lot. She's probably one of the smartest queens here. She's actually Professor Chile Academia's drag daughter, if you can believe
Wow.
it.
So they're from the same
Yes.
house?
Yes, same house,
Okay,
same house.
okay.
Please give it up for Reed M. for Filth.
For filth. So wait, is that is that Reed's last name, for filth? And so
Yes,
Professor
yes,
Chile
Reed M.
Academius.
Forfilth.
Got
Yes,
it.
Yes.
That makes a ton of sense.
There seems to be some tension there. She no longer has the last name Academia.
Right.
But we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, I guess maybe she went to town hall as soon as she turned 18, changed the name.
Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah. All right,
Okay,
number
so
7.
This next one, she is Lady Zimnisi's current drag daughter. She is a makeup guru. She hasn't done the pageant circuit very much, but she has her own TikTok, and she only does makeup and only during the full moon. Please give it up for Mistress Luna Divine.
Wow, I thought that was a great name because Syx's organization title is the Luna Diviner. So Mistress.
Now, people are
Luna
asking
Divine.
what is the M? It's a pun. Read them for filth. Reading them for filth.
Right,
read them.
read them for
You got
filth.
it.
Yeah,
You're there.
there you go.
You're there. Yeah,
All
Mistress
right.
Luna Divine. She's got quite the temper when she's mad, but you know what? She's got a short fuse, but it's hard to light. That's what it is.
Right.
That's what it is.
Understandable.
Speaking though of drama, hear this. Okay, so the next person
Ow.
is Mistress Luna's former best friend. They are no longer on speaking terms.
no.
This one has
Really
done it all.
messy.
She's done a bunch of pageants. She's done some TV gigs. She's played a couple of dead hookers.
Wow,
True story.
really? Wow.
Please give it up for the Flamer.
You're goddamn right. I play dead hookers. Wow. So there's gonna
Dead
be some
hooker
tension
one,
here
dead
in
hooker
the. Would I say the house or like what would like if I'm with Survivor I would say the island, with Big Brother I would say the house. Like what would you say is like the space that they
Workroom.
occupy?
They
The
call it
workroom.
the workroom.
Okay. Is that with an E?
Yes,
The
queen.
workroom.
Yeah, so they have like this little. It's kind of like Project Runway. So during
Oh, thank
the
you. That helps.
majority of the season, they're in this giant workshop, and they're working on their craft. They've got materials, they've got makeup, they've got props, they've got wigs, they've got stuff that they've brought. So they're working behind the scenes, doing either mini challenges or preparing for the next thing, and then they are brought out to do the challenges. And at the
Okay.
end of the episode, they do this runway. We'll get to it, but it's a whole thing.
Got it. Okay. All
Okay.
right. Number. What are we at now? Number 9.
Yeah, new queen, new to everything. She kind of came out of nowhere. She went viral, not from her drag, not from her makeup, not from her looks, but for her music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's a cover queen. She performs in drag. She does a little bit of folksy, this and that. Some say it's cultural appropriation, but we don't know where she's from yet, so we can't say for sure.
There's
Give it
still
up
plausible
for
deniability.
Sitara Plucker.
Sitara Plucker. Now, does she have a record deal, or is she kind of like an indie sort of like getting on her
Oh,
on her
she's
feet
indie
still?
for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
But you know what? At the end of the day, by the end of the season, all of these queens are going to have at least one single.
Okay. Oh, right, because
That's how
they
it works.
don't they have to? Isn't that part of the?
Sometimes they do. Sometimes they recording music is part of the challenge. Sometimes they just want to capitalize on their fame.
Okay.
She definitely does have a Spotify though, and she makes
Right.
nothing for it.
Yeah, that's classic. Okay. Number
Yeah,
10.
Another one of uncertain origin. No one really knows how she came up. No one really knows where she's going. No one really knows what she's thinking. But she's a lot of fun at parties. A lot of fun at parties, and she hosts several drag nights at your favorite local drag bar. All of them.
Okay.
Yeah. Her name
I have
is
several.
Dicey. Dicey Pair of Aces.
Dicey pair of faces. Wow. Now, do you think there's I mean, is gambling at all going to come into play? Is there any sort of luck-based challenge in a season of Drag Race? Like, is there anything
Mm,
that's kind of just up to the fates? Like, maybe you find an idol in the jungle in a Survivor season.
I guess it depends. I mean, I don't know what all this, because I did do a run through of the site, and
Hmm.
what they pulled in was kind of from all over. So who
Okay.
knows what kind of challenge they could do? It really kind of, for lack of a better word, runs the gambit.
Okay.
But I think that I think that the only thing that I can remember there ever being a luck-based, casino-based thing on was Flavor of Love, which is almost the same thing.
Of course
Almost
it
the
is.
same thing. Lots of
I
people
knew that.
drag on that. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Number
Yeah.
11.
Also, a lot of people think the accent is fake, by the way. No one can prove that it's real.
But again, we don't know where she's from yet, so we don't know if it's cultural appropriation.
No idea. No idea.
No idea.
Okay, so the next one.
Yes.
She's just called Dahlia Assassin. Get it? Assassin. You
No,
have to say
wait.
it like that, too.
I see it as Dahlia Assassin. Like there's like an accent over
I think
the
it's Assassin.
Assassin. Okay.
Because she'd
All
be
right.
Assassin on that walkway.
I see. Of course.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, probably should have gotten rid of that A, that other A. Yeah. you're
Right. That's. I like Dahlia Assassin. I think that's actually better.
That's good. That's good. We can
Um,
say it however you want. She's just happy to be here.
Yeah.
She's just happy to be here.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, she's been concerned mostly about the way that she's presenting herself lately.
Okay.
A lot of people are calling her a traitor for some reason. I think there might be some drama in the past that she
Right.
doesn't really quite remember. Maybe it was time travel. Maybe she's drunk. Who knows?
Maybe it's
But
Maybelline.
the wigs are to die for. She styles
absolutely.
she styles most of the queen's wigs, actually.
I have a feeling there will be a fragrance named after her once the season concludes. She's going to be
That
a
would be such
breakout.
good marketing. And the perfume bottle is the pod from
Yes.
the Memories.
There you
Yes.
go. Yeah.
That's so good.
Beautiful, beautiful fragrance. All right, number 12.
Yeah. Dahlia's best friend has actually entered the race with her. Again, these are both new up-and-comer queens, but for some reason they seem to have been around for a long time. This one is just called Savage. She
Savage.
is single-handedly reviving the wet look.
And this derives from, for those who don't know, the Savage Nymph is Larxine's organization nickname. So it's short, it's simple, but that's all she needs, to convey the
word.
message. Yep,
Like
one word.
Madonna.
Yeah.
Somehow with pointier boobs.
Now we have number 13.
Yeah, this new one, I think she must have won a contest or something. She's never done drag before.
Okay.
She doesn't have an online presence. Ladies Amnesty found her, I think, in a mansion after a party, maybe hungover. I don't know.
Right.
Well, please give it up for this new queen, Miss Rojas Twilight.
Rojas Twilight. All right, we have 13 people here. Now, I wanted to ask, you said there are some formats where 14th can be introduced later on. Do we want to have that happen with this, or do we want to just start with the full 14? Okay.
No, we got to start. We got to start with the full 14, and then when it
Okay.
asks you who to add in late, we'll add them in late.
Okay, so I'm going to put this person in now.
Yes.
Okay.
Another new queen. No one knows where she came from, but she seems to be borrowing a lot from Miss Rojas. Everyone, please give it up for She Own Everything.
She owned everything. Amazing. All right, might be a budding alliance there at the beginning. I don't really know if alliances are a thing you can have in Drag Race, but I say why not. Okay, good. Then I think we're going to have some interesting different sections of the cast here working with each other and conspiring against others.
Okay.
So now we're going to go... Is there any stipulations you want to make here with like the premiere?
Yeah, under normal premiere, there should be one that says...
Oh, we're crunching.
Add a queen. Late.
Sorry, PJ, we were crunching there. You say late entry, maybe? Is that it?
Yeah, I can't see your screen. I can't see it on the screen. But
right.
There should
Let
be one
me.
that says late
I'll share it
entry.
with. You want me to share it with you on Discord as well?
Yeah, see if that shows up, because I don't even see the drop down on.
On
Twitch.
my stream, yeah. Yeah, so there's one that says late entry.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's not
see it.
showing. But there you go.
Yes, late entry. Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
Choose your returning format.
How about
Reading is fundamental. Lip sync SmackDown. kitty girl group. These are formats?
Let's do choose who returns. That way, if a crowd favorite gets voted out by the generator, we
Okay.
can bring them back.
All right, I like that. I like some audience participation. Season format, we have, I'm assuming regular. Okay.
Yeah, regular like Pat.
And then finale format. Is it usually top
In
5?
the interest of time, let's do top 5 because then it becomes a brutal, like they all get eliminated.
Right. Kind of a red wedding. Okay. Let's simulate now.
I know it should be top 3. I know, but I don't want to keep y'all here forever. Let's.
Oh, so it appears someone has to miss the premiere. What are they, late?
That's Shion. That would be Shion.
Okay, got it. Shion everything will not be at the premiere. She'll be a late entry. Okay. Choose that. Proceed. All right. Do we want to work out some relationships here? I did do this when we did the Survivor season. I feel like we can kind of intuit from what we know of the characters to do this relatively quickly, but that's up to you.
Yeah.
I could randomize it.
No, I agree. Let's just go by it on vibes.
All right. I mean, are we... I guess the issue here is we have some backstory for all of them already, but we also have, like, the KH relationship. So, like, you know, we know that Xemnas and Cyax are probably pretty tight. Slay, actually, as it said. You can't see it on Twitch, but the highest setting is Slay, and the lowest setting is Flopped. So, I mean, I would think if I were to set a relationship for Xemnas with Cyax, I would go with Slay.
Yeah, let's give his inner pocket the Slay, and then I think everyone else is probably neutral, right?
Okay, I'm fine with that. So by inner pocket, you mean like the apprentices?
I mean, I mostly meant Zigbar and Cyax, but who cares? Who cares?
Gotcha.
It
That's
could be
fine.
fun. It could be fun.
We'll keep everyone else neutral. All right, we'll proceed with that. Oh, never mind. I fucked it. Can I go back?
It's okay. We're in for a.
Oh no! No. What happened? I might have to put the cast back in.
What did you do?
Let's see. I don't really know what happened. Okay, that's not what we want. All right, I might have to put them all back in.
That's fine.
That won't take too long. Ziggy, Windy, Butch Bitch. We have Who's Vexen, Chile, Academia, Lexus. We're scuffed. Reed M for Filth. Come on. What was Cyax's? Luna. Mistress Luna. Shion. Rojas. Savage. I'm doing it out of order now.
That's fine. Who cares?
Dahlia. Luxord is Dicey Pair of Aces. Is that? Okay, that's 14. All right, so we're going to go back to Choose Your Returns, Normal Premiere, Regular Format, Top 5.
Not normal premiere. Not normal premiere.
Oh, not normal?
Yeah.
Oh, late entry, right.
Late entry.
And then Choose Your Returns. Okay. All right.
That's fine.
And then Shion misses the premiere.
Yeah.
Proceed. All right, we're back to this. I have to do the drop down, not proceed. That was silly. All right,
That's okay.
Slay on these.
Not very intuitive.
Ziggy, yeah. Ziggy is going to be... Would he have a good relationship with Roxas?
I don't know. I guess it depends on how you interpret his character.
Because, like, they're kind of chill with each other in days, right?
Yeah.
Maybe not Slay, but we'll say good. We'll say good with Roxas. And...
I think he's got some beef with Dicey.
That's true. You go by Remind, yeah. So we'll say bad, not flopped, but bad.
Yeah.
I feel fine with
change
that.
throughout the season, so there's only so much we have control over.
Well, we know Windy Butch Bitch is Slay with Lexus Bonk Bonk.
Sure.
That is probably all we really need there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give good with Xemnosi because there's a lot of loyalty there. Chile Academia definitely flopped with Savage. Probably bad with Satara Plucker. And then I'm gonna say, also bad with... Am I allowed to say Axel's name, by the way?
The Flamer?
Is that allowed? Yes. Just making sure.
Yes.
Bad with the Flamer. Bad with Dahlia Assassin. Honestly, great with Xemnosi. And then probably Slay with Read M for Filth.
Sure.
All right, Lexus. I think just Slay with Zaldin. Read M for
Yeah.
Filth.
I think he's good with Lexus though. I think that
Yeah.
Redem and Lexus are besties.
All right, so we'll do that. Slay. The Flamer. Slay with Mistress Luna. Oh wait, no, aren't they on bad terms right now? Are they flopped
Yeah,
actually?
no, they're bad. They're bad.
They're
'cause,
flopped.
Miss Rojas.
But Slay with Rojas and Shion.
Yeah.
Probably bad with Xemnas. Alright, we have Mistress Luna Divine. I'm gonna say flopped with Shion and Rojas. Good with that. We're not gonna spend too much longer on this. Satara Plucker, I think good.
I can't imagine she cares very much about anybody. So.
Right. I mean, I'm gonna give good with Rojas and flopped with Larxene, but that's it.
I think Larxene should be flopped with everybody, but I'm not sure.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, I'll do it. Flopped, flopped.
This feels true.
Flopped,
this feels the
flopped.
truest. Bye, Keynote.
Yo, Keynote's here.
Not anymore.
Bye, Keynote. flopped, and Slay. All right, Rojas is gonna be Slay with Shion. I'm gonna do flopped with Xemnas. And then Dahlia Assassin, probably bad with the Flamer. Bad with Lexus, Read M. Because that's the basement crew. They're not on good terms. And then Dicey Pair of Aces.
Oh, no. Okay, so Keynote is not here. They were talking about how Brazil doesn't have Twitter anymore.
Oh, right. I was like, I didn't think Keynote would show up. All right. And then...
No, he's probably dying. So.
Yeah. Without his Twitter memes. I think good with Rojas.
Meant, like, statistically.
Oh.
Because
he's always sick, yeah.
Consumptive.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. We've got this relationship set. Okay, so... in today's mini challenge, the queens will do wigs with balls. What does that mean, PJ, to do wigs with balls?
Well, so sometimes for a mini challenge, they're still in the workroom, and Rue will show up and be like, for this challenge, you have to, and in this case, it's, I'd give you a bunch of balls.
Right.
You have to make a wig out of balls. Okay. Don't we love balls? Something like that.
Right. And
somehow,
so Satara Plucker wins the mini challenge. So is that... oh, so they're literally mini and maxi challenges?
Yes.
That's what they're called?
Mini challenges are the ones in the workroom. Maxi challenges are the big ones that they get judged on.
Got it, okay. So they have a huge advantage for the maxi challenge. Does that advantage take different shapes depending on what the challenge is?
Yeah, sometimes they're wider for heavy flow, and sometimes they're not.
Thanks, PJ.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I'm learning so much.
Yeah.
All right. Let's proceed.
Satara probably made one out of beach balls.
That makes sense,
right. Deflated, kind of like a beret, just sitting
there.
Okay.
All right. I like that.
So
I like
posh, so demure, so mindful.
How do you feel about the straights getting a hold of that and running it into the ground?
For the past 3 months,
yeah,
I've had this bit with my boyfriend Alex where I just lay around and go, I'm so demure, I can't do anything. And so for that to kind of happen at the same time, I'm incensed.
Right.
Good on the queen that did it, but I'm incensed that no one can say it anymore.
As soon as I saw it start to pop up, I was like, there's no way PJ likes this.
No, I sure don't. I even tweeted about it.
So now we have the maxi challenge. The queens will bring it to the runway and serve not one but 2 looks. So is this just purely like a physicality? Like we're judging based on the aesthetics of the look?
Yes.
Okay.
And the looks, they all have these varied sort of themes. Well, now you have to do one on your favorite color, or you've been assigned a country. Bring that country forth. Give us your It's Small World realness.
Right.
So I'm not sure. I wish they told us what the theme of the look was, but
that would be nice. We'll just say it's elemental,
I knew you were gonna say that, and I agree.
There you go. So we have water, fire, and earth being represented quite well here. Satara Plucker, the Flamer, and Lexus Bonk Bonk. I'm assuming that Satara had a great advantage for this. Not that we know what it is, but
yeah, honestly, probably got more beach balls for her water theme.
Right.
That
makes sense.
Like the Lady Gaga bubble dress circa 2010, 29.
Of course.
But it's beach balls. Oh, great. Love it.
So it appears that we have, not quite the top of the performances, but good here.
Yeah,
and then
solid.
Now, is this usually how it's sort of divvied out in the show? Is like, all right, these are the best ones, and then you guys were pretty good, you guys were not great, and you guys absolutely fucking flopped.
Basically, and
Okay.
this is just letting us know how they did. And in the next page, you'll start
Mhm.
to see how they're divided on the show.
Okay.
So,
All right.
yeah.
So in this
Based on
premiere,
tonight's performance,
no one's going home for the first time in Drag Race history. Okay. So the three that
Wise.
did the best in the challenge, right? They are the tops of the week. And the overall winner is Sitara. Congratulations. Can't believe I've never
looks
heard
like a
that
bottom
before.
to me, but all right.
Lexus, Bonk Bonk, and the Flamer as the other, in the top three. They are also safe. Okay, so they are not up for elimination. Everybody else is, even if they did good in that second tier.
Well, they start breaking it down. They're
Okay.
like, you all. Are
Oh, I'm
safe
sorry.
this
It
week.
says
These
right.
are
It
the
says
tops, these are the bottoms.
right.
You're all
Okay.
safe.
Got it.
When they actually do a round where they eliminate, they pick all of the standouts, either good or bad, and have them to the front,
Mhm.
and then they start picking them all out and going, "You're in the top, you're in the bottom," and then
Got
at
it.
the end they'll be like, "You two." It's a whole script, and they follow
Okay.
it. It's fine.
Got it. All right. So we have one last announcement. The real competition is just about to begin. I'm introducing a new queen into the race. Please welcome to the race. She owned everything. She was late.
Appalachian.
Now, is this like something in the show where like we always know that there's gonna be like if you were to be watching the live premiere of a Drag Race season, like would you know ahead of time like there's gonna be a 14th person in this?
Unless they leak it, if they do a thing like this,
Mhm.
it'll be a surprise.
Okay,
where
so that's fun.
Yeah, people will know usually that there's a queen that hasn't been introduced yet when the show starts.
Mhm. Got it.
And it's usually a surprise. Like sometimes it's a returning queen. Like sometimes they'll bring queens back even though it's not like an all-star season.
Mhm.
And they'll usually save that spot for a returning queen. But I thought it was funny because Shion gets into the organization late.
Now, would they like hold that against the latecomer? Like, hey, you weren't here for the whole show. You're the new kid on the block. We're gonna like conspire against you, or is it kind of like, hey, it's just it's the same day, but at the end of the day, like she missed one challenge. Is it a big deal or?
I think that for the queens, they might all feel some kind of way. But at the end of the day, the queens have very little control over who stays in the game.
Okay, right? Because they're not voting each other, but they
Sometimes
might
they
be.
do.
They might be
Sometimes
talking
they do.
shit. Okay, fair enough. All right, so we have their PPE scores. What does that stand for, PJ? Do we know?
I have no idea what a PPE
Is this an invention of the simulation?
I guess so.
Well, we have, Sitara Plucker won the mini challenge
Yeah.
with a PPE of 5. And then, we have our high-ranked people, and then just safe, and then Shion didn't participate. We'll probably yada yada these in the future, but there you go.
Yeah, those. Yeah, who cares?
In today's mini challenge, the queens will do nails with a partner. So did they get to pick their partners, or did they get randomly
be
assigned?
random.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you could get stuck with someone that you have flop energy with, but
Yeah,
Rojas and
the
Sitara,
producers had no idea that you had bad energy with that person.
right? So you
None
think they maybe
whatsoever.
put their finger on the scale for Rojas and Sitara? Because I think I marked them as having a good relationship. Maybe they want to see these two go further.
Honestly, who knows? But Sitara is quickly becoming someone to watch. Who would have thunk it?
Right, we have 3 wins in a row if you count the mini challenge. So, right, yeah, 2 minis under Sitara's belt and the maxi as well. So this is huge.
And nails. What a fun challenge.
And nails. Is that literally just like painting nails and
I
presenting?
guess in this case it is. I
Okay.
can't think of. There might have
What
been,
else
like,
it could be?
I don't know. There might
Yeah.
have been something.
The queens will improvise in an intimate chat show called Pink Table Talk. Is this a returning format, PJ, or is this an invention of the simulation, Pink Table Talk?
There are similar things. I think that there have been so many similar challenges that they're doing like approximations of ones that have happened that could happen.
Okay. I'm
Pink
switching our
Table
music
Talk.
to the Sly 2 nightclub
Yeah,
theme.
Pink Table Talk has happened. There are a couple that I think are inventions of the simulator in the future, but
Okay.
I think they're pretty random, so we don't know what's going to happen next.
Got it.
But All Stars 6 did Pink Table Talk, which is interesting.
Well, it
regular
looks
season.
like Sitara flopped? What a downfall.
Yeah,
That's not good.
Maybe she's not a great conversationalist.
Yeah. You would think.
Yeah.
I would think, working in music and having to network and collaborate, that she'd be good at,
But
improv
she's
and all of that.
indie. She doesn't have that media
That's
training.
true.
She
That's
doesn't have
true.
a manager. She
No
don't know
media
yet.
training. We know Wendy
Tara,
Butch
girl,
Bitch
what
is.
happened?
Wendy Butch Bitch is not one of the most talkative people on the cast, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
But Shion, late to the party, but one of the best performers here, so good for her.
Yeah. Dahlia
All right.
really took the pink theme to a whole new level.
Mhm.
Gotta
Yeah,
respect that.
pink table talk.
Gotta respect it.
All right, proceeding. Runway.
Ooh,
The queens will bring it to the runway. Category is nighttime is the right time. What could that mean?
Well, they could be wearing all black. They could be wearing.
Okay.
So it's really up to them to decide how to.
Nocturnal animals, perhaps?
Maybe stars. Maybe.
There you go.
astronomical
Celestial bodies,
sort of-
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, all right, I like it. Savage slayed the runway. This group did pretty good. This group was fine.
Incredible.
Ziggy Bardust had what? How could this be? Ziggy Bardust has
Can't
to be.
see well at night. That's what
Is that what it is?
and-
I thought of any, maybe besides Mistress Luna Divine, that she would have the best shot at like a
She did
space
great,
or
though.
celestial.
She did do great,
Yeah. Okay.
but Savage, she killed it.
Savage slayed it.
Savage.
All right. You'd think she would have done really well at the nails challenge, actually, but not quite.
Is it not
All
proceeded?
right.
Okay, there we go.
There we go. We're judging based on
judging,
tonight's
based on
performances. Okay. So we have about half of
These
the
are tops
cast
and
here.
bottoms of the week.
Okay.
Yeah.
So wait, tops and the bottoms of the week. That's
Yeah, because they make you stand out, and then they
Uh-huh.
pick you apart one by one on whether you
Okay.
did good or bad. And everyone who did mid, they're safe, but they're not worth any more recognition.
okay. I get it. So all these people in these blue circles here are either really good or really bad.
Exactly.
Okay. Interesting. That's quite the format. All right. Proceed. Ladies, I've made some decisions. Bring back my girls. Sorry, I missed that part.
Bring back my girls.
Mistress Luna Divine, congratulations. You're the winner. Okay, again, makes sense. Even though Savage slayed it and Mistress Luna Divine was in the tier beneath, I think, again, that celestial cohesion with the theming really paid off
And that
there.
could really be what pushes you. Maybe you have a better runway presence, but at the end of the day,
Right.
someone might have the total package that pushes
Right.
them over.
Okay. That means we have Shion and Dahlia Assassin are both safe. Wait, what is this now? Let me just read this sentence. Wendy Butch Bitch, Sitara Plucker, Lexus Bonk Bonk, Rojas Twilight, Reed M for Filth, Dicey Pair of Aces, y'all need to step your pussy up. For the first time in Drag Race history, all of you will be lip syncing for your life.
What?
Is that what they Is that what they say?
Yes, but
step your pussy
but
up?
That's 6 at a time.
Yeah, wait, all 6 of them are gonna lip sync? That seems like that's got to be at least 45 minutes of the televised broadcast.
The fucking generator said, "Nuh-uh, we're not
Fuck
doing
it.
We're not doing."
I thought we specifically asked for like a normal format, but this
We
is
did. I mean, this sometimes weird things happen. Sometimes weird things happen. Season
all
10.
right. Okay, let's see. Well, the time has come for you to lip sync for your lives. Good luck, and don't fuck it up. The lip sync song is "Pride: A Deeper Love" by Aretha Franklin, and I can't believe this, but Wendy Butch Bitch slayed the lip sync.
You know what? I get that though. She's got a reserved presence that's very similar to Aretha Franklin.
I could
she
see
makes
that,
it
actually.
blow when it counts.
Right, right, of course.
Mm-hmm.
We have Reed M for Filth, Sitara Plucker. They did fine. You would hope that Sitara Plucker would do better at these things, but unfortunately, Dicey, Lexus, and Rojas they flopped.
Flopped it.
Flopperellas. Okay, so Rue has made her decision.
Shantae, you stay.
Read M for Filth. I'll let you do it, PJ.
Shantae, you stay. Sitara Plucker, Shantae, you stay. Dicey Pair of Aces, Shantae, you stay. Oh no! Lexus Bonk Bonk, Shantae, you stay.
Oh
Rojas
no!
Twilight, I'm sorry, my dear, but you are eliminated. Sashay away.
Sashay away. And now there's no chance that Rojas returns, right? Or is that a possibility?
We could
because
bring
we have...
her back. We could
All
bring
right.
her back.
This might be now. Is there any history of a first boot on Drag Race coming back and having an exemplary performance? Okay.
Well, exemplary is a bit much, but they could
Okay.
come back.
All right. Also, I'll take. I'm just gonna play the Sims theme because that's in my recommended. But if anyone else has any recommendations, all right. So
Rojas's
Rojas,
pork chop. Rojas's
that's
pork chop.
that's so sad. I wish I knew what that meant. All right, looks like Mistress Luna Divine is our new leaderboard ruler here. I believe it used to be Sitara, but we're down here at 3.0.
Honestly,
All right.
these scores, all bets are off.
Yeah, okay. Looks like we have a mini challenge. The queens will do sorry, am I having a stroke? The queens will do make a quick look about a celebrity, whatever that means. What do you think, Zemnis? I'm assuming this is like impersonating a celebrity?
I
Is that
think
what this
so
is?
too.
Okay.
Yeah, doing a look that's based on a celebrity. I think she did Oprah.
Oprah, is that... You think?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. You get
Okay.
a darkness. You get a darkness.
Everybody gets a darkness. Everybody gets nothing. Fuck it. All right. Ladies Amnesty, House of the Suckers of Dickness won the mini challenge. All right, we'll do outfits with summer items.
Oh, we love.
Yeah. Ziggy Barda slayed the challenge. Once again, you would expect Sitara to do well here, and she did. We have everyone else. They did fine. No one flopped. That's good.
Good
But that means-
performance. That'll make
Right.
it harder. The
Right.
runway will be the deciding factor here, I
Okay.
think.
So we're judging based on tonight's performance. We have, this is our group. I still don't know how I feel about, like, hey, all of you, you're either like great or trash. Like, surely if you did trash, you would know it, right?
You all, well, they know. They do know.
Okay. Because it's like, if you're just saying, hey, you guys, you're all tops and or bottoms, you would be like, I know I did shitty compared to Zemnosi. So if I'm Zexian right now,
sometimes the queens are so fucking delusional that they
Right.
get totally blindsided. And
sometimes they
it's so
don't.
funny to see them be like, I know I did well, and then they're like, you were in the bottom this week.
I would say that of all things that we've discussed so far, that is what makes me most want to watch the show. Is the schadenfreude of someone thinking that they did
It's
really
so
well,
good.
and
It's
then
so
finding out that
funny.
they actually blew it.
Yeah.
All right. Bring back my girls. Ladies made some decisions. Ziggy Bardas, you're the winner of today's challenge. And looks like Windy Butch Bitch and Sitara Plucker are safe. And, uh-oh. Okay,
Oh,
Lexus
no.
Bonk Bonk is safe, even as the bottom. That means we are between Zemnusi and Reed M for elimination.
Sorry, my dears, but you are up for elimination.
Oh, no. Alright, so are they going to lip sync again?
They sure are. They do it at
Okay.
the end of every episode.
Every episode, alright. And do they get to pick their song, or are they assigned a
Nope.
song? Okay. So what if you don't know the song? Like, what if you just...
They every week they'll tell the girls, hey, it's going to be one of these songs.
Okay,
and
so they have
the
time to
girls
study.
have the option of learning it.
Okay.
And sometimes they do, and they
Right.
really try it, and sometimes they don't fucking know.
So if you're really confident, you're like, I'm not going to study for the lip sync because I know I'm going to crush it. But then you might get
Yeah.
thrown in, and then
You
you
could,
don't know
you
what the
could.
fuck you're doing.
It hasn't
Alright.
happened yet, but this
Okay.
generator also does Untucked, and we haven't gotten one yet.
Okay.
But what Untucked is it's this whole other segment where the girls, after they've done their challenge and while the judges are deliberating, they go backstage.
I'm not doing the Candyland music again, Baka. Sorry, PJ. Go ahead.
Vodka, why do you have to ruin every fucking thing? Every fucking thing. We're doing this for you. I included Larksine for you. Every time.
Every time.
Um,
All right, I'll take.
Yeah, but
the
anyway,
main
Untucked is a separate show. It's their green room show where they sit backstage, and that's when they get really bitchy with each other, and they talk about how they did, and that's when the queens. Part of me loves Untucked more than Drag Race because you really get into like the shit with Untucked, and some of the best moments are in Untucked.
And so, like, would like a full episode be dedicated to an Untucked session? Okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
Untucked is its own series, like with its own
okay.
episodes
I
that
see.
run
All right.
concurrent to Drag Race.
It's like a sideshow.
Yeah.
I understand. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's proceed to the lip syncing. Oh, wait, I
Let's
have another
do it.
track playing. Here we go.
Pat, please look at Barnabas.
I got it.
Pat, I redeemed this
I
music
got-
on Tuesday.
I got it. I did it. It's ready to
Okay,
go.
This is, okay,
Lip
this
sync
is-
song is "Good Girl" by Carrie Underwood. Do you think I'll recognize a
that?
single? Okay, I was gonna say it's like I mean I know Aretha Franklin, but I have to say I don't really know much beyond respect.
Drag Race do be like that though. Sometimes they play songs that you're like, of course, and then sometimes they're like, what the fuck is that? One time they did a lip sync for your life to a spoken scene from Designing Women. and it was fine.
Wow. So wait,
So
is
you
that
you never know.
it can literally be like no music at all, it's just like lip syncing to dialogue?
There's a precedent.
That's really fun. Okay. All right, Reed M. for Felt had a great lip sync. Lady Zimnusi had a bad
It was
lip
really
sync.
good though, just so you know.
Okay. Oh, you mean I thought you were saying
The
like,
designing women one.
I got you. I was like, all right. So, yeah, looks like Reed M. for Felt. Shantae, you stay. Lady Zimnusi, sashay away. So sad. So we have number 1 and number 13 have already been eliminated. All right. Oh, we're doing Untucked, PJ. Spoken into existence.
Look, speak it into existence,
Look at
right?
that. Or non-existence, even.
The
At the end of the episode.
Sit and they talk about their feelings. Do you know why it's called Untucked, Patricia?
Well, I believe so. I mean, I believe tucking is a maneuver that one would make in preparation for a performance.
Sure.
Right? So
Sure.
is it literally that they will be untucked for this portion of the the conversation?
I mean, they can. I mean,
Yeah.
I would. If I knew I wasn't
Right.
going back up to perform, I'd be like, flop.
Right. Yeah, why would you do that for any longer than you absolutely need to? It sounds really uncomfortable. Is it?
Yeah.
Like
What do you think?
I mean, I would think it's got to be like hell on earth, but I don't.
I mean, I've never done drag before,
Yeah.
so
Does anyone in the chat know if it's if you've partaken? Like, is it just like, is it like taking your socks off after a hard day at work? Flop. Can't confirm it's real uncomfy. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, imagine you get the tape and you shove stuff and you turn it, and
Right.
you flip it,
And you can sit on it too by accident, like
and I oop.
and I oop. I do know that. So
Yeah, she's a drag girl. She's one of the one of the RuPaul girls.
there you go. All right, Dahlia Assassin tells Satara Plucker to paint heavier to cover her manly features, and Satara
Wait, can we do
Plucker
it
tells
in
her
the
to do the
voices?
same.
Can we do it?
Yeah.
Cover her manly features.
Cover her manly features.
You do the
Satara-
same. Can you? This isn't this fun with them. It'd be funnier if it was in this.
Yeah, I know, because they have pretty normal voices.
Oh, but see, this is also when they
What are you
wear
talking about
lip
manly
sync.
features? I don't have
So-
manly features.
Usually in Untucked, like they'll have little iPods and they'll go off in the corner if they think they're gonna
Oh.
go home and they'll learn the lip sync.
Oh, okay, I see. So you can, it's kind of like studying at lunch before like sixth
Kinda,
period
yeah.
math test.
Yeah.
Okay. I cannot believe I'm listening to the guy who makes 2-hour Cage World rankings talking about untucking. Welcome to the streams.
Have you been here? This is why.
Dicey
is
Pair of
what happens.
Aces and Satara Plucker learned their lip sync words together. Okay, so a little bit of bonding there.
That happens sometimes.
Dicey Pair of Aces wanted to slap Savage, but they didn't want to get ugly. Oh man, I mean Savage is the one with the history of slapping. She slaps children as a
Yeah.
goof.
Yeah, but she provokes them. I can see that happening.
Yep. Savage and Dicey Pair of Aces got into a huge fight with Reed M for Filth. Yeah, I mean, she was probably reading them for filth and they didn't appreciate that. We have Satara Plucker says that some contestants have a questionable fashion choice while looking at Shia and everything. You're all wearing black coats. What the fuck are you talking about? You're in your basic everyday clothes. It's a black coat. It just doesn't. It's the trim of it. It's not. It's just not.
Your shoulders are not very demure.
Right. The shoulders, the
Your
cuffs.
cheeks are out, and your chest.
Satara's a
It's all
hater.
bad.
All right. Satara Plucker spits on Dicey Pair of Aces. That's
Better
gotta.
plan.
That's gotta be grounds for elimination, right? That's assault.
I don't know. They've done some stuff. They've done some real stuff.
Wow.
Oh, relationships. Things are changing.
Oh, okay. Okay, Ziggy Bardus and Savage, weren't they already? Weren't we already flop relationship?
Yeah, maybe this is taking it all into account.
Yeah. This is all old news. Yeah, we knew all of this. I don't know if the Untucked session really changed this. Maybe it just reinforced what we already knew.
Yeah, well.
All right. Look at this chart. I don't know what the chart means, but I like looking at it.
This
looks
is
like
for you. This is
yeah.
for the straights.
Yeah. Looks like Ziggy's got the best score so far. He did win the last challenge there. All right. There's no mini challenge. We're just short episode.
The simulator's like, I'm giving up.
Yeah. Comedy routine about sex. Okay.
No.
Oh no.
There's a child here.
We didn't think that one through. She did great.
She did great.
Listen, you wouldn't expect Axel to do great, especially after the conversation he tried to have with Rojas on the clock tower about pushing buttons and everything.
Yeah.
Well, they did great. Sykes, Read M for Filth, bad performance. I would think Ziggy would do great at this. I feel like Ziggy would be one of the most proficient at telling dirty jokes.
Yeah, but you have one bad week where your head's just not in it.
Right. That's true. You might forget your material. He's probably riding high off the confidence of winning the last challenge. But, yeah, Mistress Luna Divine and Read M for Filth, not really surprised that they didn't do so well. They're not the most jocular of our contestants, so... But maybe we'll give Ziggy Bardas to pass here. Let's see.
Maybe.
Runway. The category is...
Caftan.
Caftan. Something that I obviously know, and I know what that is. But PJ, for the people who don't know at home, you can tell them what that is.
Okay, well, it's literally just talking about having a caftan, like one of those big, loose, roby kind of dresses like your grandmother wears if she's from Boca, like...
See, I've never heard that word before in my life, so I'm gonna look it up.
You've just ignored it because you have straight blinders on. But they're like big t-shirt dresses.
Okay, I see. Yeah. I know all about them. Men's caftan, and honestly, blue, red. Okay.
Oh my god. Can you imagine Zaldan in a caftan with her fucking dreads just chilling?
I believe that's what they call a look. Am I right?
It's an auntie for sure. That's what she's serving.
All right. Well, Wendy Butch Bitch did great, as did Shion, Lexus, Savage, and Dicey. And then down here, we've got Professor Chile and Ziggy. Ziggy is just having a bad day. Just woke up on the wrong side of the very angular bed in the castle.
Ugly ass caftan, probably had like a duck print on it or something.
Duck print. I don't think Vexen even wore one. I think Vexen was like me and didn't even know what a caftan was. Like,
as if.
Yeah. As if.
I have one fleece robe.
All right, we're judging. These guys are the tops and bottoms. Everyone else is safe. Bring back my girls. Ladies have made some decisions. Wendy Butch Bitch was the winner of the Caftan Challenge.
Yep. Congratulations.
God. I mean, I think also probably an unfair advantage of having like a wind effect, blowing the caftan in the breeze, like looking really...
and the hair at all times.
I think that's huge for Wendy.
Yeah, for sure.
I should ask also, on the show, do they like really make a point of saying the full drag name, or will they abbreviate? Like, will they say Wendy Butch Bitch? Okay, so I can just say Wendy.
It depends on how much fun Rue has saying their full name.
Okay, right, because if like
she'll start calling them by little nicknames.
Right, because I would think that I would prefer to say Wendy Butch Bitch because it's fun to say. But all right, She Own Everything and Dahlia are safe. Ziggy, Mistress Luna, and Read M for Filth, you're the bottoms of the week. No one is safe.
No one is safe.
Oh, no. Now, wait. Is there, like, any code of conduct, or can Rue just basically do whatever? Like, I've decided that 6 of you are going to lip sync, or none of you are safe this week.
Honestly,
like, is it just...
it's not clear. It's not clear.
I mean, nobody knows after a million seasons of Drag Race.
No.
Company secrets. Okay, we got a bottom 3. Let's see. Proceed. We are... lip syncing to Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend by Marilyn Monroe. I do know the song.
Yeah.
I think Lexus would have done great here, but we have Mistress Luna and Read M did a great job. Ziggy did a good job.
Reveals.
Wendy Butch Bitch would have been great as well, doing the classic Marilyn pose with the dress flying up.
Yes, from the 7-year itch.
Captain. Yeah. Missed opportunity there. It seems like Ziggy... No one flopped this, so it's going to be a tougher choice. Let's see what happens.
Sometimes nobody goes home.
Oh, never mind.
That's not the case.
Not the case here. Mistress Luna, Shantae, you stay. Ziggy Bardas, Shantae, you stay.
Boo.
Read M for Filth. Wow. That's Rojas.
She didn't even get to do a reading challenge. Can you believe?
Know. That's the worst. The library is open, correct?
Yes, they do that.
There you go. And, before her time, cut down. Uh-oh, we have an untucked. Another untucked.
Untucked, yes.
All right, Sitara Plucker starts crying after Savage attacked her. Is there anything more on brand?
So mean.
How could you say that about me and my manly features? That was so rude. I'm going to cue up some more music. PJ, you can take these next two while I get that going. What's happening here?
Dicey pair off ace.
I think we're back up. Give me an emote in the chat if we're back. I guess this episode of Untucked was just a little too spicy for the stream to handle, and we crashed hard. So sorry about that. I was actually in the middle of trying to change the music as well. I have this track from Barnabas here. Alright. Think we're good now. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, refresh if needed. Let the people who don't see anything know.
Oh, we're good. Oh, we're back.
All right.
We're so back.
We're so back. Alright, so we had Dicey was having an argument with Dahlia, and they cried. Did they both cry?
I did not appreciate it when you told me that I looked like James Bond. I'd gone to Puerto Vallarta and been gangbanged into having bleached hair. I did not appreciate it at all.
That's so sad. That's really uncalled for. It seems like it says they cried. I don't know if Dicey uses they them pronouns or if they're both crying. I'm actually not sure. It might have been so emotional.
I think
it's possible that they both cried. Marluxia, Dahlia realized that she didn't mean when she said it, and she just a bit overcome with emotion there.
Well, I heard you talking shit about my dead sister, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know?
Way uncalled for. Wendy Butch Bitch and Sitara Plucker agreed that the person who won didn't deserve the win. Wait, wasn't that... but didn't Wendy Butch Bitch win? Yeah, honestly, I wasn't even trying my best. It was... I kind of phoned it in, but I think it was...
fun in this.
There was no fun in it at all. I sort of cheated with the wind, with the fan, so...
And honestly, I agree.
I agree. I think that was bullshit. Should have been me. Should have been me up there. All right, our relationships. These are the same still. Savage is not going to be cool with anybody besides Dahlia. Yeah, that's all old news. All right, proceeding. The mini challenge. We will do wigs with hip pads. Now I'm trying to think about Vexen's model. I can't really remember if Vexen has particularly emphasized hips, but I know some of them do.
Wigs out of hip pads?
Oh, that's a great question. I guess that's a good right. Is it wearing wigs as well as hip pads, or the wigs?
His middle part looks like it has hip pads. Like his hair is like a mile above his head.
Right. Yeah. It's a tough hairline for Professor
He is
Chalet.
pretty hippie.
Yeah. Okay. We have Is there going to be an advantage? It doesn't say if there's an advantage for the Maxi Challenge. Okay. This is just for fun.
Lifetime supply of sea salt ice cream from
there you go.
Salty Bitches.
There's no way that Professor Chalet eats sea salt ice cream, so this is useless to her. But let's see. Today's challenge is the ball. The Sinner's Ball. Tell me about this, PJ.
Well, it's a ball. It's so in ball culture, there are these competitions that queens get really dressed up for.
Okay.
And they make their premiere kind of like a debutante ball. But they are broken into categories and they're judged accordingly. It's a very fancy pageant.
Okay.
And in this case, the themes are sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Ugly as sin. And seven deadly sins.
So they're gonna start breaking out the foreteller masks.
Right. Maybe for another season we can have the foretellers come in. We have Xion slaying the challenge. And then I'm assuming that Professor Chalet did great at the Ugly as Sin portion of the show.
For sure.
So these three did a good job. These five did okay. Sitara Plucker did. I feel like once you win a challenge, like you're basically like you're like feeling yourself, and then you kind of just fall down to the bottom of the rankings because these two have both won challenges before. Now they're at the bottom of the pecking order.
It depends. The great thing about Drag Race is that it has all different types of queens in mind.
Right.
But it doesn't always play to your strengths.
Right.
So you could very well win one week and do really well, and then the next week you have to design clothes, and half the queens these days can't sew.
Right.
You know?
It's a lost art.
Yeah, it depends.
You know, I think maybe Sitara thought instead of going for the drugs and rock and roll category, which I think she would have done great at, she went for the sex category, which probably not as much experience or familiarity there. So you got to pick your category wisely. We're judging. We have our tops and bottoms, okay? And bringing back the girls, Xion, congratulations, you're the winner. She slayed.
Yes,
and then
Opalance.
Mistress Luna and Ziggy Bardust, you are safe. Looks like Wendy, Dicey, and Sitara are the bottoms. Dicey is safe. But Satara and Wendy are going. They said the winners of the last challenge didn't deserve it. Wendy didn't deserve to win the last one. Now they're both.
And you know what? She carried that. She carried that into this. That lack of confidence, and it might be your downfall. Let's see.
Let's see what happens. We are lip syncing "What Do I Tell My Friends" by Bree Runway. And this is the first time where I've struck out on both the song and the artist, PJ. How about you?
This is fake. This has to be fake. I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna look it up.
People are saying it's a great song. Great song.
Let's see. "What Do I Tell My Friends" by Bree. Yeah, it autofills on Google. It was from 2017. Is she
British? What is this?
I'm not sure. Bree Runway. Does Bree Runway have a Wikipedia page, I wonder?
Well, she did, but then it ran away.
English rapper and songwriter. She's 31. That's all I've got. There you go.
Well, okay.
All right.
Satara might know. She might know that.
Right. Satara works with other musicians. Did a great job. Wendy did a good job.
No one flopped.
No one flopped, but go ahead, PJ, do the honors.
Wendy bitch. Sachet away.
So sad. But I feel like we're kind of trimming the fat here. I feel like, Wendy bitch for all of the...
I don't think you have to body shame anybody.
Sorry, so sorry.
Because she wore a caftan. I mean, she had to.
Right. But I feel like, is anybody really rooting for Wendy going into this? I wasn't.
Lots of people.
Really? I don't know. I'm more... I want to see what Dolly is up to. Savage. She-Own as the late entrant. I think there's a bit more intrigue there. Let's see. I can also use a new song if anybody has one. Another Untucked is, I guess, ratings must be great for the Untucked segments now because
I love it.
We are really going all in on that. Mistress Luna Divine steals from Savage. Now, if this were to happen on the show, PJ, is that not grounds for expulsion? Has anyone been expelled from Drag Race for bad behavior?
Yeah. People have been. Yeah.
Could you tell me what's an example of something that someone's done to get kicked out of the show?
Oh, fucking a producer.
Oh, what? Did not expect that. I thought you were gonna be maybe there was a fist fight or something, or no, they fucked the producer.
No, someone fucked a producer, and the reason why they got eliminated, they said on the show, was because they were having visits with their husband, which is against the rules. But the fact of the matter is that they fucked one of the producers.
Wow.
Let's see what else has happened. People have gotten eliminated. There was a lip sync where one of the queens picked up another one of the queens during the lip sync and ran with her.
Oh.
And they were like, no, drag is a no contact sport. You are eliminated.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So, some stuff like that. I can't think of anybody stealing.
Right. I'm trying to think of what even would be stolen. Do the queens bring their own accessories or equipment? It's all their own property, so it could be that.
It could be that, she.
If anything, it's a compliment.
You stole my earrings, and then Mr. Slenderman's like, "Listen here, you Rita Ora looking bitch. I didn't take. Anything from you.
I lack the motivation.
Not your fucking Claire ass earrings that dangle."
Right. All right, we got some drama brewing there. Dicey pair of aces and Ziggy Bardas plan to jump on Mistress Luna Divine. Is that a turn of phrase, or is that they're gonna jump on her? they're going to.
Are they talking about fucking, or are they talking about?
They're gonna jump. I mean, jump on. Jumping someone, I would think definitely to mug and to cause bodily harm, but to jump on. I mean, you could jump someone's bones. It's tough.
Well, I mean, you can attack them, you jump all over them. But,
right.
I don't know.
I'm not sure what their intent is. I don't know if they
Honestly,
Mistress Luna Divine.
Both.
Could be both. Could be both. Could be getting pretty, for lack of a better term, dicey here. In the
what was it? The
workroom. The berserk in the bedroom. I think this is all old news still. Yeah.
Nothing has changed.
Nothing's changed. Maybe we said it so they couldn't change. I don't know. Mini challenge, no mini challenge, budget cuts, going to the maxi challenge. The Snatch game. The queens will do funny celebrity impersonations.
Oh my god. Okay, Pat.
She owned everything.
Snatch game is everybody's favorite.
It sounds really fun.
From Drag Race.
I should look up a compilation.
Yeah, they all do celebrity impersonations, and they sit. And it's kind of like an old timey game show.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Oh, like
they
the match
all
game.
answer
I got
these
it. Yeah.
panel questions. It's great. It's great.
And so Shion chose to do a Katharine Hepburn, impersonation. So
Okay.
I can't imagine. I mean, I know that these aren't real people, but if Shion were real, I doubt she would know who Katharine Hepburn is. But we've been
I
surprised
barely know
before.
who Katharine Hepburn
Yeah,
is.
me as well. Mistress Luna Divine with the Courtney Love impersonation. Huh.
Just crying the entire time and acting.
That's an interesting one. I feel like, yeah, if it involves crying or expressing a lot of emotion, I feel like Sykes not the best pick to do the Courtney Love impersonation, but again, could be an inspired choice. I might be blind to it. Ziggy does a Big Ange impersonation.
Big Ange.
Big Ange? Who's this?
Big Ange.
I'm not sure who that is.
She's from fuck. What is she from? She's from
I'll look it up.
fuck. What is she from? What is she from? Quick. Someone tell
Big
me.
Ange.
Mob Wives. She's from Mob Wives.
Mob
One of the
Wives.
VH1 shows.
Dated
She
gangsters.
died a while ago.
Oh yeah,
but-
2016.
I mean, her whole personality is just being a mob wife and having that voice.
That voice, the Big Ange voice.
Ziggy would be great.
Yeah, honestly, that's really well within his wheelhouse. Makes sense. Okay, we have Professor Chile Academia doing a Tabitha Brown impersonation. Another person I'm not familiar with, unfortunately. We have...
I mean, cultural appropriation. She's on TikTok. She's like, she is black. She's like a vegan mom. Her whole thing is like, I'm a mom and you're safe here. And
So
yeah,
probably
she got
not
really big during the pandemic.
Vexen's... not the best idea for Vexen to do that one, but
no,
what can you do?
Not with that. No.
Not with that complexion on
Not with
Vexen. We have Dahlia Assassin doing a Sophia Law impersonation. Another strikeout for your boy Patty. Let's see if I can get some Carfax here.
That's some influencer.
Not somebody who has a Wikipedia page, I'll tell you that. Okay. We have Lexus Bonk Bonk doing a Donatella Versace impersonation. Okay. Let's see. Well, I know Versace, so...
Vexen would be really great as Donatella. But it's so funny that it's Lexus.
Ooh,
That's
yeah,
so
I could see that. Yeah.
Honestly, Vexen probably wanted it, and
Yeah,
Lexus
took it. Is there like a pool of impersonations that they're allowed to do, or can they bust out their best one for this?
They can bust out their best one, but it has to be like
they all have to do something different.
Like it has to be like a person, or it has to be like a public domain.
I got it.
Someone
okay.
did the devil one year.
Okay, that's fun. Oh wait, I feel like I've seen a screenshot of someone on the show dressed as the devil, circulating in Ultima.
Probably be Trinity.
There you go.
Trinity the Taylor.
We have Savage. Oh, I don't know about that one, Savage.
No!
I don't know about that one.
But she shows up in a nun.
Yeah, we're doing Sister Act.
It's just her.
All right. We have the Flamer doing a Leslie Jones.
No!
You guys, this is not good. We cannot be doing this. This is a bad call from the Flamer. We have Dicey Pair of Aces doing a Jean-Pierre Coffee. That's another strike for me. Let's see if we can figure out who this is. This is a French food critic and television presenter.
Why? Why?
Honestly, I could see it. I mean, this man has a shaved head, but I could see otherwise.
Glasses.
Kind of got like the whitish goatee going on a bit. So, big glasses, yeah. Satara Plucker is doing a Lindy Chamberlain Creighton impersonation. Do not know who that is either.
No, why?
Let's see. Australian wrongly convicted of murder. What? Oh, this is the dingo lady? The dingo ate my baby lady?
Oh my god, this is the dingo ate my baby lady.
Why is that even one of the options? in
if
the
someone did
simulator.
it, you know.
Oh, really?
I think these are all ones that people have done.
Oh,
And
wow. So in 1982, for those that don't know, there was this Australian mother who was wrongly accused of killing her baby, and she said that a dingo took the baby while they were camping. And she was kind of a laughingstock. Like, they made fun of her on Friends, I remember. Was it Friends? Or was it Seinfeld? It was some...
I think it was Seinfeld, but it was,
Yeah.
I mean, it was everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
that stuck around forever.
Demix would pick, like, an obscure... Well, not obscure, but, you know, by today's standards, obscure, falsely accused criminal to do an impersonation of. Okay. So, looks like we have Dahlia, Lexus, Professor Chalet, and Dicey. They had a great performance.
Oh, God.
Mistress Luna Divine didn't really do well with the Courtney Love, nor did she own with Katharine Hepburn. Satara, no one's loving the dingo stuff. And two of the people that did blackface, at least, are at the bottom of the list. So that's... You would think that Ziggy would have done great at the Big Ange, because they have a similar vocal range, but...
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Runway. The Queens will bring it to the runway. Category is feathers.
Feathers.
Okay. Interesting.
I would be allergic to this one.
Are you allergic to feathers?
I am. It's a
I had no
huge
idea.
source of contention for me and my boyfriend and his down couch.
Oh, no. Sorry to bring the pressure points into the simulation. We have Lexus, Shion, and Satara. They slayed. Dicey, Dolly, and Ziggy did great. And then Professor Chalet, Mistress Luna, Savage, and Flamer did well. So there's no flops.
No flops.
Again, I think Windy Butch Bitch would have done great here with the wind, the air, the bird synergy.
For sure.
But
the wind
again,
beneath my wings. Could you
right,
imagine?
right. What bird do you think all three of these characters went for here? I could see like a flamingo for Demix, maybe. Although maybe that's more of Marluxia's wheelhouse.
Honestly, I think that's a Marluxia. That's
Yeah,
a Marluxia bird.
or a
But you know
peacock.
what?
I'm feeling ostrich
Oh.
for Lexius.
Ostrich is perfect for Alexius. For Shion, I'm thinking something small, maybe a canary. Maybe,
Yeah. Could be crow.
Maybe like a little sparrow.
Yeah.
But it's just feathers. They don't have to be.
Right. That's true. It doesn't have to be bird
themed. Feather
themed.
duster.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Cinderella would have crushed that. All right, we have judging. We have our tops and bottoms. All right, I want to hear from you. Who should go home tonight and why? Now, is this something they just randomly introduce in the middle of a season? We're gonna get the contestants' opinions on who should be going.
Sometimes they do. Sometimes
Okay.
they ask. And Ziggy Barda said, "Savage," because I don't want to choose like my friends, and they are not my friend.
Savage felt very upset. Well, this is what happens when Savage has a flop relationship with everybody. The Flamer said Savage because of their lack of drag maturity. Savage took it great. They weren't too mad. She's like, that's fair. That's more than fair. Totally makes sense. Savage said Ziggy Bardust because they can't understand their words as they speak Spanish. Is this casual racism? Wait, has Ziggy been playing this whole season speaking Spanish?
I think so.
I had no idea. The depths of knowledge. He contains multitudes, Ziggy. Ziggy took it great. They weren't too mad. Okay. Dicey Pervasive said Savage because I don't think what you're seeing on stage is the real them. Okay. Interesting. Savage took it great. They weren't too mad. Dahlia Assassin said the Flamer because they are lacking experience to be the winner. Flamer took it great. They weren't too mad. Lexus Bonk Bonk said Savage because they don't deserve the crown. There's really not that much drama. Everyone's like, yeah, that makes sense. You know, I'd say the same thing. The one time.
Savage is like, but have you considered not being bad?
Yeah. Okay. Ladies, I've made some decisions. Dicey and Lexus, you are the winners. Dahlia, you're safe. Ziggy, Savage, the Flamer, you're the bottoms of the week. No one is safe.
Oh, God.
All right. We have a three-way lip sync for your life again. Don't fuck it up. We have Meeting in the Ladies' Room by Climax. Another
Okay,
double strikeout for me.
Yeah, sure. No,
All
that's
right.
fine.
Ziggy did great. Savage and the Flamer flopped. Okay. I think it's got to be Savage, right? She took so much heat from the open roundtable discussion.
You would think, but sometimes they only ask to get drama.
Right. They're going to keep the point of dissent in the cast for longer. All right. Let's see. Ziggy Bardust. Oh, what's this? Oh, they both leave? A double? A double elim? I didn't know they did that on Drag Race.
They do, and it's fucking ruthless when it
Wow.
happens.
Okay. We've trimmed down our numbers. That's 2 huge losses to lose Savage and the
Huge.
Flamer.
Let's check in on Vodka. How's Vodka doing?
Yeah, how's Vodka doing? And double Elim with the emoji face. That's so sad. I was really pulling for both of these. I think Ziggy might be. I mean, Ziggy's won at least one challenge. Managed to lip sync for her life here and do well. So
Okay.
I don't know. I think that's where my money is now.
Vodka's doing bad. That's great. Let's keep going.
All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep the momentum. Another untucked. Dicey pair of aces shared a heartfelt moment about their family to Sitara Plucker.
Unfortunately, the
Dicey's
microphones
family?
weren't working, and we could not hear.
Right. Is that Yazora? Is that his family? Who are we even talking about?
Well,
Okay.
the family that he's in service to, yes.
Right, of course.
That's my fam. Yeah, my family.
Yeah.
You get it.
We have Mistress Luna Divine and Professor Chili Academia started to cry after talking about their families and similarities in life.
They're both assholes.
Yeah, I
There's
can
so
see
much to
that.
bond over.
There's a bit of an asshole bond there. I mean, like,
Sure.
how long does a season of Drag Race take place? Like, are
Sometimes
we away
infinite.
from our families for a really long time, or?
Yeah, no, maybe a couple weeks.
I was gonna say, like, it's not like they're trapped in a house or on an island for like 39 days.
No, but they are trapped in a nice hotel room for
Right.
about a month,
Right.
so.
And are they allowed to communicate with the outside world while they're doing this? Like, can they? They aren't, or no?
No,
Okay.
they're not allowed to talk to anyone.
Gotcha. Okay. So it's still a bit isolating. That probably makes
Yeah.
for better drama, better content. All right. Looks
Oh,
like
here's a
our
spreadsheet.
Yep,
nerds.
our new. Actually, I don't even know. Like the PPE, do we want that to be high or low? Looks like we want it to be high.
I would imagine so.
Right, but Luxor's at the top here, Dicey rather, at a 2.83, but Lexus Bonk Bonk has a 3 flat. I don't really
See,
understand.
So I don't understand.
Shion has a 3.80. That's the highest. Okay. Whatever. Let's move on. Mini challenge. The queens will do make a quick look about a partner. I have no idea what that means, just grammatically. I have no idea what's going on.
I think they fucked it.
Yeah, I think they fucked that one. Looks like Professor Chile won another mini challenge, and they'll get a small advantage for the maxi challenge. Okay, let's see. Well, the remaining queens will record vocals and perform in a girl group number for the original song "I'm in Love." All right.
Fun.
So I wonder what the advantage could have been. Oh, this is the advantage.
Yeah,
What's up?
It's right there.
What
they,
you got?
They wrote it out.
Smoothie, I brought you some.
Oh, thanks so much.
Was that
What is it,
regular
strawberry
GF?
banana?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wait, tell her I said hi.
It's delish.
Good.
PJ says hi.
Oh, hi.
We're doing the drag race sim.
How's it going?
She brought me a smoothie. It's delicious, and it's in the Presto
Yay.
class. What?
can't really see
PJ
it.
said gay.
That I brought you a smoothie?
No, I think that it is a smoothie, or that
Smoothies
Yeah.
are amazing.
I thought smoothies were for all kinds. The strawberry banana.
No, they're fruity.
Alright, well, good. I'm glad it's good.
Yeah, thank you.
I used a yogurt.
Yogurt.
I'll tell everyone the recipe.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I used a Yoplait strawberry yogurt,
Mhm.
2% milk,
Nice.
and Target's strawberry banana frozen fruit mix.
And if you want to drink this exact smoothie at home, now you have the ingredients.
Get a
Yes.
girlfriend and she'll make it for you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Wow. If that's not goals, if that's not love, I don't know what is. Okay. So Professor gets to pick her team. Interesting.
Oh, this is fun. This is fun. They could really fuck up a game this way.
So this is our girl group. We have
Yeah.
Professor, Mistress Luna, Dicey, and Shion. And then, Team 2, the leftovers. Lexus, Dahlia, Sitara, and Ziggy. Again, you would hope that Sitara would have a little bit of a background here in the music making of it all. I'm surprised that Professor Chile would leave Sitara on the board for the other team, but maybe she's confident. Okay. Lexus and Dicey, great performance. Professor Chile, Dahlia, Mistress, Shion, good. Ziggy
Oh, no.
and Sitara flopped. What the fuck is... I don't... Maybe Sitara is just a star in her own mind, you know? Maybe...
Well, she doesn't work well with others. That's
Yeah.
it. She's a solo act.
Right, that makes sense. She's causing strife within the girl group. Sitara sandbagging. Queens will bring it to the runway. The category is Daytime Drama Mama. Now, what form would that take to be a daytime drama mama and to express that through clothing?
Honestly, I have no idea. Maybe they're serving soap opera realness.
Okay.
Like maybe
Like
the
Days of Our Lives,
glam.
kind of, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Maybe like even Desperate Housewives or something
maybe
like
a little
that.
General Hospital.
General Hospital.
I don't know.
Naming all of the other soap operas I can think of.
Daytime drama mama.
Yeah.
Oh, or maybe what it is that they are looking like all of those moms who are trying to find their baby daddies on Maury, and that's daytime drama mama.
Jerry Springer, Maury sort of energy. Okay.
Sure. Or
Got
suing for custody and divorce court.
Vodka says Abby Lee Miller, like Dance Moms.
Miller, well,
Dance Moms chic. All right, Dance Moms was primetime, wasn't it? Okay. Sitara slayed the runaway. So bad performance in the girl group, but slayed the runaway. That's good. Lexus, Shion, Professor Chile, great runaway. Ziggy, good. But Dicey, Mistress Luna, and Dahlia did a bad job. All right, Lexus Bonbonk is safe. Bring back my girls. Congratulations. Sorry if I said congratulations before, like a straight. I didn't mean to. Congratulations to Professor. Yes. You are the winner of today's challenge. Dicey, Shion, and Mistress Luna Divine, you're safe. So even though Sitara slayed the runway, still up for elimination. Dahlia is safe. Sitara and Ziggy, they're gonna have to lip sync.
They've been having a rough time of it. I think.
Yeah, they've not been doing well. They've won like their one challenge early on, but ever since it's been downhill trend. Okay.
Ooh.
We have Poljubi Meza Kraj by Salente. I know I crushed that. No need for notes. Sinjay, thank you for the gift sub to Z. Ziggy did bad, and Sitara flop, so surely an embarrassment of riches here for Rue to choose from.
Oh man, could
you
be
would
another
think
double elimination.
It could be. Just get both of them out of here if they're going to keep flopping like this. Nope, Ziggy will stay, and Sitara sashay away. That sucks. I really had high hopes for Sitara, but she got plucked.
Sure, that's strong.
Absolutely plucked.
But remember, we'll be able to bring back the
True.
queen.
Now, when does that happen? At what point in the season do we
late?
Okay. Like how late are we talking? Like right before Final Five?
It must be coming up soon. God, how many do we have left?
Yeah, I know. Let's see. Oh, here we go.
And now,
I decided that one of my queens have gone a bit too soon. I'd like to welcome back. So should I let the chat decide?
Yes, let them vote.
Okay. Well, I can only have 5 options on Twitch, I think, or is it 4? Let me see. It's 5. Okay, so we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 have to sit out. Who should we? Let's make the executive decision, PJ, on the 2 to sit out here.
Sure.
I don't think we were getting a ton from. Well, then again, don't we want to see Reed M for Phil to have a chance at doing an actual reading challenge? Like, I feel like that should be in contention.
I mean,
Wendy
perhaps,
Butch bitch.
But she didn't perform incredibly the whole time. And I'd rather bring back somebody who has that star quality.
I mean, here's the thing about Sitara. I feel like a lot of people were upset to see her go, but she just kept flopping over and over towards the back end there. So I don't even know, like, do we... And would anyone really be excited to have someone get brought back immediately after they left? Like, I feel like that's kind of a wasted opportunity.
True, but it has happened before.
Right. I say we sideline Sitara and Reed M for Filth and let the others get voted on.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
So, we're going to vote on...
I think that people are going to be...
I know. Zemnusi, Rojas, Savage, Flamer, and... Who was the other one? Windy. Vote on returnee. I don't know if the music is even audible to people right now.
Can't bring back Savage because of the blackface. Here's the thing.
That's a good point. And the flamer was Leslie Jones.
You don't know for sure that they did blackface.
They could have just done a vocal impersonation, which I feel like is still probably a bit problematic, but I don't know.
I'm not saying that is good at all. I'm not saying that they did the right thing, but what I do know is that we don't know for sure. We don't know for sure.
We don't know. Well, now I have Deep Jungle from KH1 playing.
That's not racist.
Let me change to anything else, I suppose. Wonderland. By the way, if you need music, okay.
I kind of want Wendy to come back. I'm gonna vote for Wendy.
It's actually pretty close between Zemnusi, Rojas, and Savage.
Not Wendy at all.
Wendy's got 3 votes. Only 1 vote for Flamer.
Oh man.
Let's see. Mario Kart Wii. This is Rainbow Road. That makes sense. Do I get to cast a vote? PJ got to cast a vote.
I did. I think you should.
Just to keep it interesting, I'm going to vote for Savage. Because now it's competitive. Now it's 10-10 for Rojas and Savage. Ruthie says save Wendy Butch bitch. It's not going to happen, Ruthie. She got 3 votes.
There are always all-star seasons, you know?
Right.
She could come back.
They can always return. It's not the end of the road, the end of the Rainbow Road, so to speak. Rojas is in the lead. Any lurkers, you have the chance to topple the Rojas regime. Rojas was she the first boot? I think she was. It was either Rojas or Zemnus.
Pork chop.
Yeah. Zemnusi Nation, where y'all at? Not here at the polls. Alright, that's it. It's Rojas returning, our first boot. Coming back into the fray. Lock Queen.
Congratulations.
Okay. There you go. We will proceed. The mini challenge. We will do a competition about the pit crew. What would that entail? What does that even mean?
Oh my god, the pit crew. The pit crew are all the muscly men that are essentially they assist Rue and that they bring in props and they'll hold up signs and they'll be human props essentially.
Okay.
Sometimes they'll like usually the challenges involve objectifying them in some way, so they'll like hold balloons up to their crotch and the queens have to pop them with their crotches or their butts.
Of course.
You know, just objectifying.
Got it. Well, it makes sense that Ziggy would do great at that. I feel like that's well within his wheelhouse.
For sure.
The queens will act in a theater piece named Daytona Wind 2. Okay? Ziggy Bardas, as the winner of the mini challenge, you get to decide your team. Okay? Ziggy picks Rojas, Dahlia, and XIII. The pit crew is also stupid hot. Okay, got it.
They really are.
We have other team of Dicey, Lexus, Mistress Luna, and Professor Chile. Looks like Ziggy's team did great. The other team did... Oh, wait, no. This is actually based on individual performances.
But still.
All that matters is that Professor Chile flopped. Pat just called Ziggy a slut. I'm crying. That's what I meant. I said what I meant. I meant what I said.
Crazy,
sexy, cool. Well, the cool part makes sense for Vexen. A lot of ice synergy and symbolism there.
Yeah, but Crazy Sexy Cool is also an album by TLC. Sometimes they'll do these things where it's like, you have to do like Vanna White realness, and they all come out dressed as Vanna White, and then surprise, Vanna White is there as a guest that week, and they're totally all shocked or whatever. So, you know, maybe TLC is there. Well, TNC, not L, obviously wouldn't be there, but you get it.
Okay. So Lexus and Professor did well. XIII and Dahlia, middle there. Ziggy, Rojas, Mistress Luna, and Dicey had a bad runway. We are judging. We have Mistress Luna is safe. Ladies, I've made some decisions. Rojas, look at that. 0 to hero.
Oh, huge upset.
Brought back from the dead. Winner of the challenge. TLC, hanging out with Rojas in the green room, I'm sure. We have Ziggy, XIII, and Dahlia. You're safe. Professor Chile, Lexus, Dicey, you're the bottoms. Lexus is safe. And we are sending Dicey and Professor to the lip sync. This is literally canon. Alright, we have Princess Diana by Ice Spice. We have a great job from Dicey and a bad job from Professor Chile. You would think of all artists, either Vanilla Ice or Ice Spice, that Vexen would do great, but alas.
No.
Big flop arena.
Disappointing week.
Yeah, I say just get the professor out of here. We've learned nothing from this professor. Not
Fancy
impressed at all.
Shantae, you stay. Professor Chile Academia, sashay away.
Well,
And when they're eliminated,
yeah.
they are allowed a second to say something, and then they do their own little walk-offs, and
Okay.
their exits can be really good, right?
Yeah,
But
I can
sometimes
imagine.
they just fucking lose it. I could see Vexen just being like, "And you're all idiots! And you don't know shocking about."
You fools! Yeah, I could see that. All right. We have another Untucked. Dicey is falling in love with Mistress Luna Divine?
Oh my god, new pairing alert!
God. Rojas and Shion are smoking cigarettes. Sorry to upshow the showmance, but that's so funny.
What a great episode of Untucked.
They're like just hanging out by the bleachers, like sneaking cigs.
That happens.
That's really funny. That's so funny. Okay. Dicey Pair of Aces is intimidated by Dahlia Assassin. Who wouldn't be? Who wouldn't be? Yeah, they're smoking on top of the clock tower, of course. Dahlia Assassin and Ziggy Bardas drank few too many cocktails with Shio and everything. I don't know what's gotten into Shio in this episode.
She's just like, fuck it.
Fuck it. Dahlia Assassin thinks that the one who needs to get ready to lip sync is Dicey Pair of Aces because they did not great at the challenge. Wow. Not mincing words at all. You did not great at that. Alright. Well, if Dicey's going into the challenge, thankfully he didn't have a few too many cocktails, so hopefully...
You know what I call that? I call that an unfortunate denouement.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. That'd be a good name as well. Fortunate denouement. Okay. What's all this then?
The library's open, yes!
Okay.
Oh,
Unfortunately, Zexion missed out, but the queens will read each other. Ziggy Bardas is up next, or up first rather, to Shion. Oh wow, is that Dumbo flying in? I don't know. Does Shion have particularly large ears? I don't think that was very
Dumbo
good.
Flying in?
Is
Well, I
that
also think it's a
Dumbo?
fat joke.
Oh, is that what it is? Wow,
I think it's both. Big ears.
that is
Big ears
brutal.
Like a little elephant.
I don't know if it's really hitting, but it's quite rude. So I guess that's the point, right?
Yeah. It's fun.
Okay, we have. Oh, so wait,
Ziggy's
Ziggy.
saying this.
Okay,
to
Ziggy's saying this to Lexus. I'm not insulting you. I'm describing you. I feel like the Dumbo one. Wait, is the Dumbo one directed towards Lexus or Shion?
Shion.
Then who is? What is Lexus's read?
That's just it. I'm not insulting you. I'm
Oh,
describing
I got it. I got it. Okay.
Pat's
I see.
also learning to read, guys. It's fun.
All right. Rojas Twilight is reading Mistress Luna. I'm looking for a new apartment. How much are you charging for the vacant space between your ears? A lot of ear-based
Damn.
humor. I mean,
She
listen,
got
we
the
know
20 years.
that's true, and we know that Sykes doesn't know what the word motivation means, so there's probably not a lot going on there between those ears. Okay. We have to Dicey. It's kind of hilarious watching you try to fit your entire vocab. That's so true! That's so true! He's fucking obsessed with saying fucking big words and gambling terms, in days especially.
Damn.
What's that
Someone
thing he
drop-
says in Cage 2? Oh, like a veritable maelstrom of avarice? That is completely on point.
One of
Wow.
you artist nerds that gives Pat way too good of fan art. You should use your time in making this
Yeah.
fan art of Organization Drag Race.
God. Wow, that's the most canon read so far. Alright, we have She Own Everything to Lexus. Oh, darling, how old are you? Oh, that's brutal. That's brutal. How old do you think Lexus is? I mean, gotta be pushing 45, right?
40 something, I think.
Yeah, 40 something
Hard
for
to
sure.
tell
Yeah.
with Square Enix characters.
Okay, now we have to Mistress Luna. I am returning your nose. I found it in my business. That's so good. That's so good. Mistress Luna Divine is the nosiest bitch of all of the organization, especially with regards to Shion. I'm
This is the
returning
best
your
part.
nose. Found it in my. Yeah, I wish that the whole thing was. What is it called?
Read
The
it.
library. The library is open. All right, going back down.
Let's go.
Mistress
Oh, boy.
Luna Divine, reading Shion, you're the reason God
You're the
created
reason
the
God
middle
created the
finger.
middle
You're the
finger.
reason that Superior created the middle finger. Yeah, that also feels on point. And to Ziggy, You've come so far. Initially, your makeup was kind of busted, and your outfits were a mess, and your personality was super grating. But look how far you've come now. You are much older. That's really funny. And he is again, he is really old. He's the oldest of the cast. He's from like thousands of years ago. Look how much farther you've come. You're so old. Wow. All right, these have been great. We have Dicey Pair of Aces reading Dahlia. Everyone thinks you're pretty. I do think you're pretty. I think you have a beautiful face for radio. That's like an old school, like, that's like what your grandpa would say as an insult. You got a face for radio, kid.
Yeah.
I'm not that impressed by that for Dicey. To Ziggy, though, you are so stupid. You studied for your COVID test. That's really funny.
And I failed.
I was licking doorknobs on other planets. Yep. All right. We have Dahlia reading Mistress Luna. You're like the end pieces of a loaf of bread. Everyone touches you, but nobody wants you. That's gotta strike a nerve. You know that Mistress Luna is thinking about Zemnosy when he hears that. Everyone touches me, but nobody wants me. That's
Where
so sad.
is my sandwich?
Where is my sandwich? And to Shion, you're still here? Oh, come on. Come on.
It would have been. I look. I don't like this joke, but
Right,
I
who's
would
Shion?
have died if it had just said who.
Yeah, honestly, I would have to. I'd have to give it up for the sim at that point. All right, last but not least, Lexus Bonk Bonk
Let's see if he's got it in him.
reading Mistress Luna. I see the sanitation men forgot to pick you up for garbage day. Wow. And for Rojas, reading you is like reading a Walt Disney book. It's simply too easy. Well, a little bit of self-awareness there. Ziggy Bardust won the mini challenge. Let's see if we agree with that. Is that a good
No.
read? Let's see. What did Ziggy
I don't
say?
think her reads are good
No,
enough.
honestly, Ziggy had the worst reads. The insulting you one, not insulting, I'm describing you, that was fine. The Dumbo one was kind of dumb. I think if I were to pick, let's see, who had the best ones? I do think Shion did a good job. How old are you, Alexius? Returning your nose. Honestly, I think it was actually...
Luna, for sure.
Yeah, it was Luna.
It's
You're
just
the reason
Luna.
God created the middle finger to Shion, and you're much older now to Ziggy. I gotta give it to Mistress Luna there.
I
But
agree.
whatever, we have some bad takes here in the judges' stand.
Just
let's
like in the
see.
real game.
Just like in the real game, the queens will participate in a dance number about the history of disco. Ziggy Bardust. That makes sense, right? Ziggy Bardust
Yes,
winning the
perfect.
disco challenge. Perfect. Oh wait, no, sorry. He got the advantage. He didn't win, but maybe he'll have an
Okay.
advantage here. Got to pick a Rojas, Shion, and Dahlia. And then team 2, a bit lopsided. We have Mistress Luna, Dicey, and Bonk Bonk. Bonk Bonk. Of course. Oh, no, okay, Ziggy did a great job. Good. Lexus did as well, as did Dahlia. Shion, Rojas, Dicey did good. Mistress Luna Divine had a bad performance. This is not good.
She did so good on this
So great at the
game.
reading. To the runway. The category is Goddess.
Goddess. Yeah.
Alright, I feel like that's pretty easy. You got goddesses of the moon, right? Goddesses of
sure.
nature, of the harvest. Goddess of
Yes.
luck. Whatever
Yeah.
Shion would be, I don't know.
Goddesses of copycatting other people. I don't know,
Right.
fuck it.
Goddess of intellectual property theft. Ziggy Bardust, Lexus had a good runway. Rojas had a bad runway. Uh-oh. Could it be right back out the door for Rojas? Alright, let's see. Ladies have made some decisions. Dahlia, Condrags. You're the winner of today's challenge. Ziggy, Shion, Rojas. Okay, they're safe.
Rojas
That's
is
good.
Safe.
Alright, we have Lexus, Mistress Luna, and Dicey. You're the bottoms. Lexus is safe. It's gonna be...
Oh.
I really hope that Dicey goes, because Mistress Luna did so well at the reading.
She deserves to stick around.
Let's see what our song is. Break My Heart by Dua Lipa, and they both did a good job. Yeah, that makes sense. I honestly,
Yeah.
I could
Dula
see
Peep,
this...
everybody.
I could see this hitting really close to home for Mistress Luna, especially. He's always looking for his heart. He finally finds it, and now it's broken. Dula Peep. Let's see. All right, good. We got the good outcome. Mistress Luna is safe. I'm kind of pulling for her at this point. Dicey, sashay away. Okay. We have another Untucked. She-On
talking
everything
about the
steals
feelings.
from Mistress Luna Divine. I think after that middle finger comment, feeling a
Honestly,
little
though,
salty.
this is canon.
Yeah.
In Kingdom Hearts 3, she takes the Claymore.
Oh yeah, that's true. And
Yeah.
she also accesses the information on the on the computer in
does.
days.
Little thief.
Downloads the data. Mistress Luna Divine tells Shion, "Get ready to lip sync because you did badly this week, so get ready to lip sync."
Oh, the
And
delusion.
then probably flipped her off. Lexus Bonk Bonk shared a heartfelt moment about their family to Rojas Twilight. That's nice, considering the only other canon interaction is her slapping her. So
There's still time.
there's still time. Ziggy, Shion, and Rojas drank too many cocktails. So again, both the children are drinking with the bad influence of Ziggy and Mistress Luna. Shion everything claims that she will demolish Lexus Bonk Bonk in a lip sync if they're in the bottom. Lexus Bonk Bonk snaps back, telling them to have their moment. I'm gonna demolish you in the lip sync.
Okay, cool.
Alright,
Have your
alright.
moment.
This is all old news. Yeah, I don't think these relationships are changeable. Alright, let's see. Moving on. No mini challenge. It's a makeover challenge. The queens will make soldiers their drag sisters. What does that mean?
Oh, that's a real thing. So they bring in people who've served,
Okay,
and they make
Literally.
them as drag queens.
that's fun. The two Venn diagram circles of serving overlapping. All right, Shion slayed the challenge. Rojas, Lexus, Dahlia,
making
Mistress
over
Luna,
dusks.
Ziggy.
That's so fun.
Oh, yeah, they bring in the
Yeah.
they bring in the dusks, the assassins, the berserkers. All right, Shion, you are the winner. Mistress Luna and Ziggy, you're safe. Dahlia, Lexus, Rojas, you're the bottoms. Rojas, you're safe. Dahlia and Lexus. I think it's time to get Lexus out of here. I'm not getting anything from
Bonk, bonk.
Lexus. Bonk bonk. Is that named after my microphone?
She's got shit in her purse, though. That'll make all the difference.
That's true. The axe sword, the tomahawk is a purse. All right, we got focused by Ariana Grande. Dahlia did bad, and Lexus flopped. Yeah, I could see Lexus not
Good
having.
luck and don't fuck it up, and then they fucked it up.
They completely fucked it up. They probably forgot to do the yas. That's what makes all the difference. You got to do those ad libs.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. That makes sense. Dahlia, Shantae, you stay. Lexus Bonk Bonk. I'm gonna miss saying Lexus Bonk Bonk. That's one of my favorites.
Say it every time you play the games now.
Yeah.
He's now Lexus Bonk Bonk forever.
Yeah, Lexus Bonk Bonk is the new canon name for Lexius. All right, another Untucked. Ziggy, Shion, and Rojas are talking a lot and bonding a lot. That's kind of a little group in Days, right? Like, there's a little bit of friendly banter there at some points. It's a cool little group. Dahlia and Ziggy plan to jump on Shion everything. Again, we don't know what that means. For the sake of everything, let's just assume that they're gonna mug her. Steal the money pouch.
A new challenger Twitch. I explained this at the top of the stream. I'm assuming you missed it, but drag as a concept is a heightened form of gender presentation, which means that anybody could do drag. Traditionally, men dressing up as women is considered drag, like drag queens. That's the traditional. But because drag is more of a performance art, and because gender is mostly arbitrary in terms of presentation, anybody can do drag. So
There you go. Shion did a mean impression of Ziggy Bardust. She just didn't get enough of the what was it, the Snatch game, as well as the Reading for Filth. So a little bit of a run back on those. It's the first time I've seen green circles here. Ziggy and Rojas are friends.
they're friends.
So look at that.
Green is the friendship color.
There you go. Another chart. How many people are even left? A lot. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, wait, is this the final 5? I think we're the final 5.
This
Okay.
is the finale.
We're at the finale, folks. So, going in, we have She-Own Everything, Ziggy Bardust, Mistress Luna Divine, Rojas Twilight, who came back from 14th place, and Dahlia Assassin.
Well, who are you pulling for, Pat?
I think after the reading session, I think I'm a fan of Mistress Luna Divine. I'm not usually a Psyx guy, but such a great showing there. Hasn't
I would love it
won
if she
since
won.
the improv challenge back in episode 2, but did well in some other ones.
This is a rare time when I think that if any of these queens won, I'd be fine with it.
Yeah, I think honestly they all had pretty decent showings. They all have at least one challenge win under their belt. Shion had 2, most recently with the makeover challenge. But yeah, I mean, I'll be a little salty, I think, if Rojas misses 5 episodes, comes back, gets a win, does pretty good on another one, and then kind of nearly flops on the most recent. To win after that, I'd be a little salty. But everything else, I think I'll be fine with that. All right. Let's see. It's the reunion. The library is open. Oh! I had no idea. Okay. So you get voted out?
Chance to do the read or reading.
Okay. So we have Professor Chile Academia to Savage. You're like a really good pair of socks. Soft and supportive. Oh, no! Is that TOS?
I'll do it. You're like a really good pair of socks. Soft, supportive, full of semen.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Not this, not this.
Not like this. Kill him now. Security, get the pit crew, get him out of here.
Poor vodka. Can you imagine?
Oh boy. Okay. Alright, moving on. Sitara Plucker is back, reading Lady Zemnusi, House of the Suckers of Dickness. Hey, Trainwreck, this is not your station. That is so typically lame Demix. Okay. Not the best. We have the Flamer, has returned to read Windy Butch Bitch. At this point, you really should just make like your hairline and recede. I mean, one of the best heads of hair in the cast for Zalden. So again, not the best read, I don't think. But
oh, can I read? Can I read for her?
Yeah, absolutely. Here we go. This is Savage reading for Windy Butch Bitch.
Don't worry about me. Worry about your eyebrows.
I guess she does have some pretty out there eyebrows. I would have probably targeted the mutton chops, if anything, but, you know, maybe that's too easy, too obvious.
I thought those were your eyebrows. They are connected.
Next we have Windy Butch Bitch reading back to Savage. If I threw a stick, would you leave? You bitch! Wow. Zalden, that's a stick. Come on. That's actually great. Why does Larson gotta be a witch all the time, you know?
Oh, God.
Alright, we have Read M for Filth finally getting to do the reading to Sitara. Honey, your career only has movement because the Earth has to spin on its axis. It's true. Sitara is not a good musician. We learned this throughout the season. That's pretty good. I kind of wish we could have gotten more Read M for Filth throughout the actual challenge. Alright, Zemnusi, last but not least, reading Savage. What doesn't kill you disappoints me. That's great. That's really good.
Voting for Miss Congeniality. This is true. This is something that the queens do.
We have like superlatives
like
and whatnot. Okay, the Sia vote. Kind of like the fan favorite. Read M for Filth. Voted
oh my God,
for
there's a
Alexis.
whole thing about that.
We're just gonna get all the votes then. All right, Dahlia votes for Savage. That makes sense. Ziggy votes for Lady Zemnusi. Professor Chile votes for Read M for Filth. Rojas votes for Shion. Sitara votes for Rojas. Dicey votes for Rojas. Shion votes for Rojas. Looks like it's gonna be Rojas. Wendy votes for Alexis. Zemnusi votes for Mistress Luna. Savage votes for Dahlia. The Flamer votes for Rojas. Lexus votes for Read M for Filth. And Mistress Luna votes for Zemnusi. That makes Rojas the winner. Okay, so listen. I think that makes sense. Contestant coming back, first boo, makes a really deep run, might not win, but gets the fan favorite, or the cast favorite, rather. Here we go. Ooh. Alright, top 5 will perform individual show-stopping performances. Ziggy and Mistress Luna Divine did great. Shion did good. Dahlia Assassin did bad. And Rojas flopped. I think Rojas was like, you know, riding the high of winning Miss Congeniality. Wasn't really focused on the comp. And so did not do super hot there. Maybe between two of the bigger characters in Ziggy and Mistress Luna here. Let's see.
Those are two of my favorites, though.
I'd be really happy. Alright. The ones moving on to the final lip sync are She Own Everything and Mistress Luna Divine. Congratulations. Go prepare for your final lip sync. Ziggy Bardust, Dahlia Assassin, and Rojas Twilight. I'm sorry, my dears, but it's not your time. I must ask you to sachet away.
Incredible.
Okay. Alright. Listen, these two, no love lost between the other. It's going to be possibly a Cinderella story here for Shion. But I don't know. I'd be happy with either. After the reading session with Mistress Luna, I'm really excited to see maybe her be crowned the inaugural winner of KH Drag Race. Let's see. She owned everything. Mistress Luna Divine will lip sync for the crown. The lip sync song is "Motivation" by Normani. Wait, Motivation?
No, not Normani.
But Motivation.
Normani.
That's Cyax's kryptonite. He doesn't know what motivation means in the manga. Motivation. Well, how do I sing this? But she did a great job.
Good.
Oh, and Shion did a bad job. Maybe this is the arc for Cyax. Mistress Luna Divine learning what motivation means through song. Could it be? Let's see. Ladies, I've made my decision. The next drag superstar is Shion everything against all odds.
Plot
Now Prince,
twist.
my queen.
She owned everything.
Wow. Look at that. Who would have thought? She was a relative unknown coming into the season, PJ.
She owned us. She owned everything.
Yeah. I remember she said Alexis Bonk Bonk just came out swinging and said, listen, you better get ready because I'm fucking coming for you. I'm gonna win this shit. And she called her shot. Alright. And here we have our big nerd chart at the end. I don't really still know what it means, but looks like you have a 3-way tie for 3rd/5th. So there's our boot list. Xemnas ended up being first out.
Download that shit.
Oh, there you go, yeah. Absolutely. Alright, I think that's the end. We did it.
Congratulations to our
Well,
winners, to all of our queens.
Don't you mean congratulations, PJ?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, folks, this was not only very entertaining, especially the reading session. That has to be my highlight of the season. But also, we learned a little something. I now know more about the show. I'm kind of inclined to maybe at least give one season a watch, because the information that I was given about certain formats and challenges leads me to believe that there is some high entertainment value to be mined there. So,
Yeah.
BJ, plug your stuff.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know it was showing. My normal handle for the Kingdom Hearts community is Cabletown Art. Whenever I'm in the mood, I do a lot of art. Sometimes I don't do anything right now. I'm in a period of not doing anything. My main profiles are PJ Calamity. I'm a writer. I'm a producer. I do things.
And a
in my
damn
spare
good
time
one at
outside
that.
of Kingdom Hearts. So, yeah.
There you go. Well, thank you, PJ, so much for, I would say co-hosting, but really you hosted, I co-hosted.
No, you really showed up.
I tried my best. Again, I was the straight judge on the panel, making bad calls, but thank you
You
for
did great.
thank you for guiding us through this. So Life is Strange will be on Saturday. Not sure what we're doing on Tuesday yet. Stay tuned for that. I'll probably throw something together at the last minute, knowing me. And again, thank you to the people who donated to make this a reality. Shion is your winner. And who knows, maybe in the future we could have an all-star season. We can get some new characters in there. Could be fun. But once again, thank you to PJ. The rest of you, I'll see you on Saturday. Be safe, be kind, be courteous. And have a good night. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.